Some Social Security recipients are going to receive double payments for the month of December. That's right. You're going to receive two forms of payments, and the COLA increase is going to happen in December instead of January. So you're not going to want to miss that. And when it comes to Social Security in Congress, Representative Boebert tussles with Social Security, and it gets really heated.
And approximately 10,000 people die each year while awaiting a decision from your agency. All the while, you all are allowing delinquent employees to sit on their sofas at home instead of actually getting to work and doing their jobs.
I'm going to play you the full video clip of what was said there. You're not going to want to miss that, as there is a lot of heat in that exchange with Social Security and Congress during that hearing. So I'll play you those video clips, let you know the articles, and give you a few other updates as well. Before I dive into the main content, if you appreciate these Social Security updates, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more Social Security updates. And this video is sponsored by my company, Wise Sense. If you or anyone you know is looking to increase your credit score, got my details down in the description below. Book a free phone call with me. All right, let's get into it here. SSI recipients, you'll get a COLA increase in December. Here's why. So I'm going to get into that in a moment, and the double payments. But first, really interesting right here. Boebert tussles with Social Security official over claims backlog, and it gets really heated. So Representative Boebert argued with a Social Security official over claims of backlogs in a hearing about the post-pandemic Social Security practices. So this is a really heated exchange here. As I played for you that short little clip, I'm going to go over this, and then I'll go over the double payments that's happening with Social Security. But first, take a look at this clip right here.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. McNeely, are you aware that in April of 2023, OMB issued guidance that called for increased, quote, meaningful in-person work?
I am.
So why has the Social Security Administration failed to provide any timeline for employees to return to the office?
Thank you for the question. So from a timeline perspective, our political leadership was back in the office in December of 2021. I think it's also important to note that in April of 2022, 75% of our workforce, our frontline workforce, which takes care of hearings, takes care of the field offices, they were also in on April of 2022. And right now, we are in the process of increasing headquarters and support staff in our headquarters offices.
So your response to the committee on September 14th failed to provide a response on how the agency plans to return to in-person work. And in fact, the only substantive answer was regarding the Social Security Administration's plans to adjust its real estate footprint. So I think it's very important if you're going to have a call for increased meaningful in-person work, then we need to understand that timeline and actually be able to fulfill it. So the Social Security Administration made an agreement that allows probationary employees with minor disciplinary actions and trainees to telework. Hold on, I'm not done. Like, that's just, think about that. Employees who are on probation, who have minor disciplinary actions, and trainees, they're allowed to telework. So wouldn't it make more sense for these workers under probation or who have had these disciplinary actions or trainees to work in the office to ensure improvement or to monitor their behavior?
So there is the authority to grant telework in those particular cases. What I would tell you is what we learned coming out of the pandemic is that our front office workers, specifically the trainees that you're talking about, they did not feel connected to the mission, and they did not feel connected to the teams that they were working with. So
it took a pandemic to realize that you can't train someone from home, that they need to be in person and connected to the team to actually learn how to do their job?
Well, no, that was the feedback that we got from them. And so when we had the opportunity to participate in a approach to get those individuals into the office so that they could work together, that's something that we do on a regular basis.
Well, it's unfortunate that you even had to experiment with that and receive that feedback to understand that someone isn't going to train well from home for a brand new position. Anyway, getting back to the Social Security Administration, do you know how many applications are currently on backlog?
What types of applications are you referring to?
All sorts of applications that you have here in the administration. For instance, at the beginning of this year, the Social Security Administration reported that there were approximately 700,000 applications in the backlog. For reference, in January of 2020, there were only 41,000. Now, this has resulted in several of my constituents receiving unsatisfactory customer service to receive the benefits that they have worked for their entire lives. In fact, 3 out of 5 applicants who are applying for their Social Security benefits, 3 out of 5 applicants will be denied benefits after waiting for approximately 7 months. About 8,000 people file for bankruptcy, and approximately 10,000 people die each year while awaiting a decision from your agency. All the while, you all are allowing delinquent employees to sit on their sofas at home instead of actually getting to work and doing their jobs. This is absolutely unacceptable.
So our employees are working whether they are in the office or at home, and they are
Are you monitoring the work that they are doing from home on a regular basis?
Yes, we are.
Every employee, do you have the numbers of the hours that are submitted? Are you counting how many times they're logging into their computers and responding to casework?
So our employees are subject to the same performance management processes and oversight they are whether they're teleworking or working in an office. And we have systems in place that our managers use to schedule, assign, and track workloads. And that includes individual employee workloads in many cases. So real-time understanding of what actions are being processed at any particular given time. Additionally, our employees are required to be accessible to their supervisors, clients, colleagues, and external parties during work hours via a variety of means, including instant messaging, video platforms, and telephone. They are connected to the workplace, whether they are in the office or at the home.
Then why is the backlogs for Social Security applicants increased from 41,000 to 107,000?
Because we've been historically underfunded for a number of years now.
I don't think you're underfunded. You're funded at the Nancy Pelosi levels. At the Democrat levels, we just continued that same funding.
So I would say
at pandemic level spending.
So I would say we'd have an increase of over 8 million beneficiaries over the last 10 years. At the same time, we experienced our lowest work staffing levels at the end of FY22. That's a math problem. I mean, that is a problem. If you have those workloads, increasing, and you don't have the staff to take care of those workloads, you're going to have the backlogs that you're talking about, Representative.
Well, I would love to hear more reports of your staff actually working in person and increase the meaningful in-person work that is done in your offices. I'm out of time, and I yield.
Gentlewoman yields back her time. The gentleman, my friend.
What are your thoughts on what Representative Boebert had to say? Got pretty heated there, but let me know your thoughts on that down in the comments below. And you're getting 2 SSI payments in December 2023. Here's why. So also COLA is actually going to be adjusted for the month of December. So here's what's going on here. So if you're new to receiving your benefits or plan to apply for SSI soon, I'm going to let you know the dates, but there are 2 checks coming for the month of December. Let me scroll down a bit. So if you are on SSI, you will receive your December 1st payments, which was on Friday, December 1st, and your second payment is going to come Friday, December 29th. So the reason why you're getting 2 SSI payments for December, one is because, well, there's 2 reasons why. If the first of the month is on a holiday, or if the first of the month is on a weekend. So January 1st is a holiday, New Year's Day, and that's the reason why your payment is coming on Friday, December 29th. It's also the reason why it'll be an increased payment, potentially increased payment depending on your plan, but that is when the COLA adjustment is going to be made. So your January Social Security checks are going to be increased with the new COLA adjustment, and that COLA adjustment is coming a little early for SSI recipients on December 29th. So those are the days that, well, here are the dates really quick. December 13th, if your birthday is between the 1st and the 10th. December 20th, if your birthday is between the 11th and 20th. And December 27th, if your birthday is between the 21st and 31st. So that's when the Social Security checks are coming for other Social Security recipients. And that is all the news that I have for you today to hopefully brighten your day a bit. Here's my daughter Bella's tip of the day.
Hi guys, this is Bella. This is the tip of the day. I want to tell you one thing that you should do. When you want to do something, you have the power to do whatever you want. Unless, one thing, you believe in yourself. That's the only trick. So that's all I wanted to tell you for today. Bye. This is the Bella.
If you're curious what promises are being made for Social Security increased benefits by presidential candidates, including former President Trump, who has a really interesting plan to increase Social Security benefits, you're going to want to click this video right up here as I go into detail, as well as what Nikki Haley has just said about Social Security increased benefits. So click that video now, and I'll see you in that video. Take care, be safe. Thank you for watching.